Hello there, Taurus. This is Sophie with Lady of the Unknown Oracle. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so excited to have you here with us. And if you are returning, thank you so much for all of your continued love and support. Your presence here on the channel is always felt by me, always appreciated. I love you guys so much. Your comments are just, they humble me to the utmost, and I just love you guys, okay? So thank you so much for returning, and I'm happy that you have found my readings have not only resonated with you, but have also provided you the clarity and guidance that you seek moving forward. And I hope that for those of you who are new to my channel, that you are able to find the same usefulness, okay? The same usefulness, the same comfort, the same clarity, okay? So that we can move forward towards the best outcome for yourself in your situation, okay? So this is a general reading for March 2019 for you guys, Taurus. It's general and it may not reflect your current situation, okay? So please just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But I do recommend revisiting the reading at the end of the month, just in case your situation changes, because it might be more relevant. If this particular reading does not resonate with you, check out last month's reading, because you know, energy is fluid, and last year's reading may resonate for you now. And so this reading today may not resonate yet, but it will, if that makes sense. So just take a look at it. And if it doesn't, you know, I'm not reading your energy, and there are other tarot readers that are excellent and will be tapping into your energy. So I hope that this is a message that you can take from anyway. The advice here, I hope, is useful to you moving forward regardless. All right, but let's go ahead and get started. This is also general in the sense, guys, that this is not necessarily love, financial, friendship. You know, this it's not specific. And so as a result, my aim is to provide you with a reading that you can apply to any particular element in your life that is calling your attention. So not just love, any kind of relationship or any energy shifts that you are dealing with as the individual. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. However, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, Taurus, in the pre-shuffle, the Three of Swords came out, the Seven of Swords came out, the Four of Wands came out with the Six of Pentacles. What else had come out? Oh, the Knight of Wands had come out like twice. Okay, so for those of you who are dealing in romance, this is a very, very heavy three-party situation. And this doesn't feel like the kind of three-party where I tend to say that the three-party can really just be you, another person, and just another element, right? Not necessarily another person. It could just be another element that they're committed to, that is interfering with their commitment to you. However, this does feel very much like another person, right? There's another person involved, is what it feels like to me. If that is not the case, and this is not love for you, this is quite literally just some kind of disappointment, some type of betrayal. Someone was going too fast. Someone made a rash decision. Might be you. It could be someone else that you are dealing with. You want stability very badly. Okay, you might have even been working up to the Four of Wands, right? You might have been working up to an establishment of exclusivity, an upgrade, right? Almost like a promotion type of feeling. Like, not a promotion per se, but opening up your own business. You know, the first major step in some type of process. If this is relationship, it could have been that you guys just moved in together, or you were planning on moving in together. Becoming exclusive, letting people know what your intentions were, letting people know that you're together. Right, at work, just getting that new job, landing that new position. At school, finally getting into the school you wanted. You know, that first major step that you've been working towards finally has concluded, and you're at a place now where you've been recognized for your effort. But something about the fruits of your labor have become soured. Something has rotted. Something has become very disappointing to you. Either because someone was too hasty in a decision, right? Someone was too hasty in their decisions, or someone has been pressuring you to act outside of your nature, right, Taurus? Because you're planners as well. You know, you're not above going a little bit faster, but you definitely can't deny that you know, you guys like to enjoy what's around you, right? You guys are very in the moment. You like to enjoy what you've worked hard for. And so while some people might be telling you that you shouldn't stay where you are, or there's a reason to keep pushing forward in haste, you honestly do feel that that's just way too fast. Okay, and that's not really you guys. You take it slow, you take it easy, you're very mindful of the present, you enjoy your life. You see, disappointment, regret, 9 of Cups, wanting a wish fulfilled but not having it. So let's go ahead and do this, Taurus. So that was just, you know, from the pre-shuffle. But let's go ahead and do your full Celtic cross spread here. Taurus, March 2019. Taurus, March 2019. Taurus, March 2019. Taurus, March 2019, please. That also came out in the pre-shuffle. There were like seven distinct cards that came out. Excuse me. And I forgot that one. So yeah, this could deal very, very, very much in just the establishment of a legacy, whether that's in family, career, finance, school, whatever it is you're trying to do. It's with the end game of this 10 of Pentacles. It could also be where you currently are. You could be dealing with a situation where a lot of money is at stake, or a family situation is at stake. Someone you're married to, someone that you have a very lucrative business with. All right, we're almost done, guys. Hold on. I feel it. Almost done. Countdown. Okay, 3 more. Okay, perfect. Long shuffle, guys. Feels like you're thinking about something. Right, so Knights of Wands with the Hermit. You could also be dealing with a Virgo, but you know, that Virgo full moon has really created a lot of turbulence. Right, it's made us think about a lot of what we have in our lives, and it could be that if you and this fire sign, or you and this player-like energy, you and this other person with whom you are dealing, there's a need here to revisit whether your current circumstances are suiting your needs. Okay, and that's what's happening here. Someone is, honestly, they're aiming in another direction. They're aiming in a separate direction. They're not, you have an idea of what direction you want to go into, and this other person wants to move in another direction. If this is just you on your solo mission, you are confused, right? You're going within because your passions are leading you down one path, while you are feeling guided to move down another path. So it's a very strange, very difficult crossroad that you're standing at right now, Taurus, where you know what you want, but you also know where you need to go, if that makes sense. And that's hard. That's really hard. Let's go ahead and unfold the situation to see what guidance we get. You're seeing yourself as the star. Yeah, so healing quite a lot, but at the same time, you also are recognizing what your dream come true is. The star is also indicative of a very long journey. So it feels to me like this could be either, this also came out in the pre-shuffle. I'm telling you, wow, one-sidedness. Let me get all of this out. Let me get all of this out. On your mind is the 5 of Pentacles. In your heart is the Queen of Pentacles. In the recent past with the 10 of Swords. Coming in with the 7 of Pentacles. You are seeing yourself as the 2 of Swords. In your environment is the Ace of Cups. The fear is the Hanged Man. Okay, and your potential outcome here is the Sun. So Taurus, right off the bat, have no fear, okay? When you see the Sun, even if there are negatively indicative cards surrounding it, the Sun clarifies all. Okay, so to me, no matter what might clarify the Sun card, there's nothing that you can't overcome by the end of this situation. All right, just rest assured. If you take nothing else from this message, that's what we've got. And I can see that this is a very significant shift for you, only because we've got 2 10s here with the Sun, right? But we also have the Hanged Man. So we've got 3 major arcana with the Star. We've got a brand new beginning here with the Ace of Cups. I see that you're indecisive, though. I see that you're indecisive, and it looks like you might be waiting to see how things turn out. But with the Hanged Man being in the fear as well, I have a feeling that you know that waiting may not be what's best. Because you're afraid you're doing the wrong thing by waiting. Maybe waiting is something that you tend to do in your life overall, and you feel like by being patient where you shouldn't be, right? By giving people the slack they don't deserve, you're keeping yourself behind. You want to move forward, you want to progress, you want to have a new beginning, you see it clearly, but you're putting a lot of time and effort into trying to reestablish a balance here. And especially with the Queen of Pentacles in your heart, right? This could either be your counterpart or this could be you, Taurus. you not wanting to, you not wanting to lose this stability, you not wanting to have to imagine what life outside of this stability feels like, even though this stability makes you feel quite taken advantage of, right? Quite taken advantage of. So right now with the star, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, with the Hanged Man, possible Pisces, with the Sun, possible Leo. All right. So Taurus, let's clarify for you, please. Let's clarify for you. Okay, I'm going to leave this out on the side. Don't know what this is. 7 of Cups. Yeah, so confusion, right? There's a definite sense of confusion and having options, but above all, with the 7 of Cups in this particular deck, it speaks to a tainting of innocence. 4 of Wands again. 5 of Wands, conflict. Some type of conflict is some type of competition. Multiple energies are interfering with this establishment. Either keeping this 4 of Wands stability from being established or keeping it from thriving and growing. Oh my God. All of these cards just came flying out. Hold on, guys. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. These are so many cards. Hold on. All right, we're going to give it a quick run through just to see what that outburst was about. Okay. And then we'll continue clarifying. 5 of Pentacles is here again. All right. 5 of Pentacles is here. So definitely there's a sense of lack, not only in your mind, but in your situation overall. Ace of Swords, a clarity, something that you're understanding. With the Hanged Man, if you're afraid that you're not going to come into the knowledge that you're supposed to, the clarity, the truth, the communication, it's coming. With the 9 of Swords, I see that this is definitely stressing. This is stressing you out quite a lot. 10 of Swords is here again, right? Along with the World. The 2 of Swords is here again as well. With the King of Wands, we had the Knight. We have the Knight of Wands here as well. This is heavy Sagittarius energy, guys. So you could also be dealing with a Sagittarius. Someone here could be determined to make something work, or at least try to make something work, but I'm not feeling sincerity here. I'm not feeling sincerity. I'm seeing too much anxiety and too much lack. There might be an openness of communication, but the truth is whatever happened has bothered you so much that you're not sure you can move past it. And don't force yourself. Okay, Taurus, because whatever happens to you, whatever someone else decides to do towards you, just because they realize that they made a mistake and maybe their apology is sincere, does not guarantee them that you will accept and move on from, right? It's better for you mentally, spiritually, emotionally to provide, to forgive, right? Because forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. What was that? What's that quote? That by taking revenge on another person, it's like trying to poison your enemy by drinking the poison. Or by drinking the poison and expecting your enemy to die. Something along those lines, where you are doing something you think is hurting them when it's really not hurting them. It's really just hurting you. So forgive the situation, but it looks here that even though someone might be coming in with a very strong offer to restore balance, there's too much anxiety and too much lack, possible too much just from the past, right? Just a cycle that has occurred in the past, that something really does need to just come to an end. Something here has reached a complete ending, and I think it's because there's an understanding that has been reached. A brand new understanding about the situation has been reached, and death was just there. Did you see that? Death was also underneath. 2 of Cups. If this is a partnership of some kind, definitely. Especially if you're dealing with a Scorpio, that'll resonate quite a lot. Scorpio, Sagittarius, right? Someone could be trying to reestablish harmony. If that's not the case, and this is just you solo, right? You're trying to find balance. You're trying to find balance, and what's going to lead you down the greatest path is the one that's going to cause you a little bit more stress from the get. The more a path that you are deciding to go down irks you, not in a I know that I don't deserve this kind of way, not in a painful like I don't wanna kind of way, but in a way where it's like you're so excited but you're nervous. Right? Like you want to do it, but you're too nervous. What if I fail? That's good. That's really good. Because what that says is if you did fail, you would feel like a failure because it's something that you really want to do. So by feeling nervous, it's essentially a gauge. It's a gauge for you the more nervous an opportunity makes you, the more you know you are so invested that should you succeed, you're gonna feel like you've created something that's going to outlive you, right? Something like that, where the nervousness, basically Taurus, if you're at a crossroads, make your decision based on how much of yourself you feel you are invested just in the idea. If it makes you nervous to take a chance, to take a risk, because how exciting would it be if everything went right, but oh man, how bad would it feel if everything went wrong? Go with that option. Go with that one. Go with that one, because that one you're going to put a lot more of yourself into, and you have the best chance of succeeding in whatever you do based on how much you are willing to invest yourself, how much you're willing to serve others. King of Pentacles with the 10 of Cups. Oh, wow. Page of Wands is always at a crossroads. So this is just confirmation to me for whichever Taurus it is that I'm speaking to about this crossroads. Yeah, you're going to get to a point of much greater stability and overall happiness if you choose the route, if you choose the route that actually makes you feel more nervous. The one that feels like the bigger risk, take that one. Obviously with within responsibility, but I'm saying as you start to mentally prepare yourself for what decision to make, that's how you make that decision. How scary is it? And understand that it only looks scary because you know it's what you want and you're afraid of failure, but that's okay. Go with that. Go with that, because that's how you know you're going to love it. That's how you know you're going to love it. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth the time, worth the struggle. If it's a person, same thing. Whatever you love, just go with that. Getting a lot of messages for you, Taurus. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. The shuffles are taking a long time. I'm almost feeling that same Two of Swords energy. Like, I'm afraid almost that if I don't cut at the right time, I'm gonna give the wrong message, right? I'll leave you guys with with a bad taste in your mouth. That's almost how I feel like maybe you're feeling. Like you're very picky right now about timing. Timing is very, very important to you right now. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the deck and I'm going to clarify each card the way I normally do. Okay. 1 clarifying each card except for 3 clarifying the incoming energy and the outcome. We need order. We need order in this. In this reading, we need order. I'm feeling the need. I'm feeling the need for order. The need for stability is very, very prominent in this reading, guys. I have no doubt. Well, what's bothering you right now is what's predictable and what's safe. What's something you've been trying to create order. You've been trying to create order. Just now, the Ace of Swords along with the Empress in the cut. Oh my God. I know you guys saw that fly out. I know you saw that fly out. We're going to leave it right there. 10 of Cups has made itself at home. Wow. Yep. Wanting that 10 of Cups so bad. Here we go. 2 more. All right. Taurus, let's do it. Let's do this. 5 of Cups. So definite regret. And this is your overarching energy. I'm going to leave it right here. Again, yeah, sleepless nights, anxiety, possible depression too, right? You're focusing a lot right now on your current situation with the 5 of Cups. This person is looking at the 2 right here. And the 3 of Cups had actually come out in the pre-shuffle as well. But we're going to leave that. I only bring that to your attention because the 3 Cups here have floated away. So there could be some type of, there was a cause for celebration in the past. It could have been about this establishment of your 4 Wands, right? It could have been about this establishment, this next level, this upgrade, you know, this culmination of all of the hard work that you by yourself or you and these other people that you are dealing with have created together. You and this other person have created together. Since she's looking at 2 Cups, I feel inclined to also mention that this could be a partnership, a romantic partnership as well, because the 2 of Cups had come also in a split of the cards. But overall, the 5 of Cups speaks to looking at the silver linings Okay, so while you might be depressed about a circumstance in your situation, there's something that you need to be focusing on. In this particular deck with this card, she's focusing on the here and the now. So the 3 have floated away, and that's her cause of despair and disappointment and regret, was that she allowed them, or someone did, you know, tipped over the cups, and she wished she could have done something to prevent them from tipping, but they tipped over anyway. And so what she's doing is she's focusing on the 2 cups that are still there. And so that is how you can get over this 9 of Swords energy. It's okay to mourn what has happened, but at the same time, start shifting your attention over to the things that are still holding up pretty strongly. All right. So if this is a work situation and you're dealing with a partner who is not, who's not only not pulled their weight, but actually did something to kind of sabotage your efforts, look at the things that have still stood strong, because what's going to happen is you're going to realize that there's something innately strong about the foundation of those projects or of those things that you can actually mimic in the future. Whatever it was that you did right that kept those things from falling, from failing, right? You can actually now, this is almost like an experiment gone wrong. But now you can go back to see what it was, what variables, what factors was it that was able to keep everything standing up. And now you know to add those things into your future projects or into your future plans, your future endeavors, your proposals, right? What was it that made those things stay through the test of these challenges? And how can you make sure that that element is present in everything that you do going forward? The same in a relationship, okay? Just because someone here has knocked a wand out of your 4 of Wands doesn't mean that everything has to come down, right? And even if it does, what does this mean? What have they taught you? What have you learned now as a result of this situation? Okay, I know that's very broad, but we're going to clarify now. So 1 card for each. With the Star, could be dealing with a Capricorn as well. 6 of Star, wow, with the 6 of Pentacles. On your mind, with the 5 of Pentacles, you've got the Prince of Swords. With the Queen of Pentacles, you've got the 7 of Swords out again. With the 10 of Swords, we've got the 2 of Pentacles. With the 7 of Pentacles, we've got the 10 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. Making a decision is going to bring you victory. You see yourself as the 2 of Swords with the Hermit. That makes 100% sense. In the environment, you've got the Ace of Cups, right? The Ace of Cups is present in the 4 of Cups here in the background. And you've got the 3 of Cups present here again. I don't know what this 3 of Cups is for you guys. It was a reason for celebration once before. But something about it has either completely ended or you're no longer sure that you want to deal with it anymore. You want this Ace of Cups. This is what you want. But you might miss the opportunity for this if you're not careful. You have to make a decision. A decision here is going to bring you victory. With the Hanged Man, you've got the King of Swords as your fear. You could be dealing with an air sign, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. With the Sun, 5 of Pentacles, right? The Moon, overcoming. And you've also got a duality here. And the 8 of Cups. Leaving something behind is definitely necessary. Definitely necessary, okay? Okay, guys. So here's what we're looking at, right? We've got the Star. The Star is indicative of a journey, healing, a dream come true, a wish fulfilled. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, you guys have a very toxic relationship, Taurus. You guys have a very toxic relationship, it almost feels like a prison, like you want to leave, but there's something very codependent about the relationship. Or just this Aquarius engages in very, very toxic behaviors, and it's creating strain in the relationship overall. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, you feel very, very intensely with them. They could possibly be twin flame, okay? Because you do have the 4 of Wands here with the Star. However, there's a need here to make a decision. You do feel like you're in a place of lack with them, all right? No matter who you're dealing with, you feel like you are missing something, all right? So this person you could have a very, very intense connection with, no matter what. Irrespective of what their sign is, you feel like there is something very special here. At the very least, this has been a long road. And with the Devil, although it is codependent, you still have soulmates here. The 2 people who are soulmates in the Devil card are the same soulmates in the Lovers card. Okay, so what's making things difficult, healing from this toxic situation, what's making this difficult is the fact that, trying to get to a point where things feel balanced is nearly impossible. And for those of you who are dealing in a work situation or a school situation, there's a long journey here that's not being dealt with properly. There's an imbalance somewhere. You need to heal from past behaviors, something that's been sabotaging your efforts, okay? Because there's a need here. There's a need here to to not only be grateful for where you are, but to honor what your process requires you to do. The star for the individual is quite literally the journey. And so if you are just someone who is really trying to improve their circumstances in life, what you really need to focus on is making sure that you are giving and receiving balance in your life. Nothing is going to be handed to you easily. So while you might be thinking to yourself, well, I know I'm capable, so why isn't it mine? It's because capability without the hard work doesn't equate to your dreams becoming fulfilled. You have to put into action those dreams that you have. Otherwise, you'll never achieve those dreams, right? A dream without a plan is still just a dream. You want to make it a reality. You feel very connected to your purpose. You feel very connected to what you feel, what it is you are drawn to. You feel very connected. It's not going to be given to you, though. The outcome is the people who deserve the outcome of this journey that you're seeing have worked hard. They've overcome the trials, the tribulations, the challenges, the obstacles. They've gone through, they've gone to hell and back. They put in the hard work. The person they are at the end of their journey is not who they were at the beginning of the journey. So I feel like for you, Taurus, you're at a beginning right now. You're at a beginning where you see where things can lead you home, right? The star is the North Star. You see where things can lead you home, where you can create this healing for yourself and overall just enjoy this journey, this life purpose. You're being drawn to it. But you have a limited way of thinking that's keeping you in place. You're not in this Six of Pentacles energy of give and take. You almost, it's like one-sided. You're just take. Because you feel like the star is yours because you can see it. No, you have to work for it. If you're in a partnership with someone, this is very one-sided. Whether romantic or otherwise, something here is very one-sided. All right. On your mind, Taurus, going back to the general, Five of Pentacles with the Prince of Swords is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so there's a need to really break out of this feeling of lack. All right, with the Five of Pentacles, you feel isolated, alone. Left out of the cold is basically where you've given so much and you feel like nothing has been given back. Okay, so for the individual, you feel like you've already paid your dues. But I'm here to tell you that the journey is never over. The journey is never over. So if you're at a point where you're, excuse me if I can speak, if you're at a point in your journey where you feel like you are very tired and just exhausted overall, you're feeling very alone, right? The hero's journey is hard. The hero tends to be a lone wolf, if not accompanied by someone, especially with the Five of Pentacles. We see here that you don't have someone here. Could be a Knight of Swords, right? Could be an air sign that is trying to take you out of this lack. But overall, what I'm seeing is that you're trying to find the quickest way out of this feeling of lack. But the truth is, what's going to be the best bet for you is by changing your perspective here. Changing your perspective and realizing that the journey is long, the journey is arduous, the journey is difficult. And if this is what you're signing up for, then you have to accept what comes with the territory, and that is challenge. You have to grow. This journey is not for the faint of heart. You are here for a reason. You have to push through. Okay, that's part of it. You have to. If you don't, you can always opt not to, but then you won't get to the outcome, and you have to be okay with that too. Either way, you've got a choice to make, and we see that coming in. You've been waiting and you've been patient. You've been looking at the process. You're kind of disappointed with it, but it doesn't matter. You have to make a choice. The only way you can get through this and feel victorious with the Six of Wands is by making a decision, and you already know what that decision is. It looks like you're just afraid to put the work in. For those of you who are in any type of partnership, lover, romantic, friend, or otherwise, there's a sense of lack here and you want to break out of it. This could be with an air sign, right? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This could be someone who is trying to accompany you in your time of loneliness. Especially with Aquarius being someone that you could possibly be involved with. Oh, and again, these signs could be what you have in your chart as well, right? If this is a solo journey for you. You could be Taurus with Aquarius, Capricorn, any other sign that I call out here, Pisces, Leo, in your chart. All right, so then what's in your heart space right now? What's in your heart space is the Queen of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords. So if you guys are possibly in a three-party situation, it looks like what's in your heart right now, this is you as the Queen of Pentacles, and you feel like you wish there was something you had known ahead of time. You almost feel like you know, the Seven of Swords to me, again, like futility at the top of the card to describe this is actually very perfect. It feels like a sense of hopelessness or helplessness, where something may have happened, especially with this devil energy here. Something's very toxic and you feel very victimized by it. You feel like you wish you had known, or you feel like you should have seen the signs. Like on your mind, you're thinking about how badly you feel. And in your heart, you're just so... It feels to me like you're trying to take responsibility. But this is not your fault. If something did happen, Taurus, this was not your fault. This was a very one-sided situation. There's really nothing that you can... You know, people have gotten so much better at hiding their feelings. It's scary. It's not your job to be the spy, right? To be the private investigator. It's not your job to go into a relationship feeling like right off the bat you need to be suspicious. On the contrary, you should have trust there. And if you went into this union with this person or into this partnership with a person and had trust for them and they betrayed that trust, that was not something you were supposed to foresee. It was something that they were supposed to respect. They were supposed to respect the trust in the relationship or in the partnership. They were supposed to respect that and they didn't. That's not your fault. Okay, that's not your fault. If this is business or otherwise, and someone betrayed you and you felt like maybe you should have seen it coming, right? This has been a long time coming, a journey that you guys had together, but there was a one-sidedness that you know was very toxic, right? It's been making you feel, you know, you've been in this place of lack mentally. You feel afraid. You feel like like robbed almost. You feel robbed of an opportunity to avoid this. There was nothing that you could have avoided, right? Your heart was in the right place. It was them. Their actions were out of line. And that's why in the recent past, there was with the Ten of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, this need to drop the juggle, right? So with the Two of Pentacles, I'm going to keep it general, okay? But this could always be a three-party, right? With someone juggling two people. But overall, these pentacles are commitments. They're promises. They're seeds, you know, seeds that can be planted to become the Ten of Pentacles. Whether this is an investment, a loan that was given to you, you know, commitments or things that you owed or responsibilities overall. Something had to be dropped and it was. Something here was released. You guys are left with one pentacle after this, right? In the recent past, you dropped a pentacle. You dropped this juggling act and you were left with one less pentacle than you had, one less responsibility, one less contract, one less commitment. Coming in, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles speaks to patience, but it speaks a lot more to a mounting impatience. You've planted the seed, you've been watching it grow, but its growth rate is not where you want it to be. It's not satisfying. It's not going at the rate you want it to. It's not fast enough. The Ten of Wands, however, is telling me this impatience is coming. This impatience is coming because this isn't actually something that you want. With the Two of Wands, you have to choose something here. Whatever it is that's making you impatient. You know, when you have, just as an example, when you have a child, and I don't have any children of my own, but I have things that... When you have a child or you have something that you have invested time into and you want to see it flourish and have its best chance at driving itself, right? You do what's necessary for however long you must in order to get it from point A to point B, from beginning to end. You do your best to put everything into it. When you look at something with impatience, it's because you just want it to be over already. There's something about it that you just don't want to feel anymore. If you're truly enjoying the process, if you're truly enjoying, you know, your vision coming into reality every day, because that's what the process is, right, guys? Like, the process should really have you feeling pumped. When you have an end game in mind, and you're starting to slowly put the pieces together, that should amp you up. Like, that is literally, obviously very slow in the 3D world, but that is literally your dream being birthed into life. It's being created. All things considered, should nothing interfere with the process, it is going to at some point become what you have been dreaming it to be. Whether that's a family or a project or a wealth, a legacy of some kind. Slow and steady, you know eventually you're going to get there. Staying still and doing nothing, you'll never get there, no matter how long you wait. If you are working and chipping away at this every single day, you are so excited for the day where all of your hard work has amounted to this thing, this person, this legacy that you've created. Seven of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 6 of Wands tells me that your best bet at feeling victorious in this situation is dropping whatever is making you feel impatient, dropping whatever you feel you're staying in just to stay in, or some kind of decision that you feel you've been forced, sometimes like a decision that you feel has been forced upon you, something that you really don't want. This could be some kind of decision at work as well. Someone pushed a project on you, someone pushed a partnership on you, someone pushed a new job on you. Like, you know what you want, and maybe it's not what other people think you should want, but it's what you want. And the 10 of Wands here is this, it feels like you're biting your tongue. Like, I know this, the Pentacles doesn't speak to communication, but it feels like you're sitting here and you're putting your effort into something that it just feels like a waste. It feels like a waste. You know what decision you want to make. But 7 of Pentacles here is the 10 of Wands to you, waiting around and watching all of this grow to fruition. It's not your dream, or it's not their dream. It's not what you want. It's the 10 of Pentacles. You're waiting, and your mounting impatience is just making you lose your damn mind. With the 2 of Wands, you want to make a decision, one that's going to make you feel happy. And I see here in your potential outcome, part of what is going to get you to the sun, part of what's going to get you to this happiness, this clarity, this new day, is walking away. And with the moon, we've got fears and anxiety, right? And you have the 5 of Pentacles again. This lack that you have, that you're thinking about, you have to overcome whatever the source of this is, whether that means ending something or not, because the 8 of Cups here does talk about leaving something behind. The moon could be a cycle, right? It could talk about how by the next full moon, right, this month, in a couple of weeks, you should really think about how you want to start exiting this situation. And that's what's going to bring you happiness, is by walking away from the things that don't serve, walking away from the person, place, or thing that is causing you this weird feeling of, why am I wasting my time watching this thing grow? I don't really care about this. I know it hurts me, you know, or I know it's hindering me. It's keeping me behind. It doesn't make me feel good. This isn't what I've been working for. I want to feel victorious. I need to make a choice. I don't think I can stay here anymore. Whatever that means for you. A lot of fire here though, okay? Leo, Aries, Sag could be dealing with one of those. Leo very heavily represented here. Remember, Sag also came out with Temperance. You see yourself as the 2 of Swords, Taurus. You might have Virgo in your chart with the Hermit card. But overall, you're going within. You're trying to find enlightenment. You really want to make the right choice here. You're in place, and it's scary. It's really scary. Like, I feel like whatever it is that you're working on, or you've given a lot of your time and energy into, it was because you really did feel that the connection alone, the connection to this person, place, or thing would be enough to see you through, right? That you knew it was a long journey, right? The commitment, the stakes were high. You guys have shared a vision, or at the very least, you thought you saw a vision here. Your vision here is the 10 of Cups, okay? The 10 of Cups flew out. It wants to stay out, all right? To me, that speaks to there being a potential here, especially with the sun in your outcome. The 10 of Cups and the sun is very much here for you. Okay, and especially with the Ace of Cups being in your environment, right? Walking away from the Ace of Cups, you walk towards the 2 of Cups, obviously, to create your 10. But even if you had just the Ace of Cups, that still brings you to your 9. So even if, as an individual, you would still have your wish fulfilled, and you've got the star twice. You understand? So you see yourself right now as stagnant, going within, withdrawing from your situation, trying really, really hard to not be led so much by your emotions, because you feel like maybe up until this point, that's kind of what has landed you here, or at the very least has made it very difficult for you to move away from it. In your environment, you've got the Ace of Cups with the 4 of Cups. So remember, the Ace of Cups is in the background here. You're holding on to the 3, and the 3 did come out in your pre-shuffle. The 3 speaks to celebration, union, friendship, friendliness, right? Friendliness, celebration, good times, happy times, socializing, being out and about. In your potential environment with the Ace of Cups, you've got right here in the back a brand new beginning that is being offered to you, or is, you know, again, in the 4 of Cups, this is in her environment, right? It's right behind her. It's floating around, but she's not noticing it, or she's indifferent. But at the same time, she looks very bored holding on to the 3 cups that she has. So guys, whatever the 3 cups it is whatever the 3 of Cups means to you in this particular circumstance, whatever this partnership, friendliness, celebration, cause for celebration is for you, it feels like you're kind of done with it. Or there was something that its novelty has worn off, and you're realizing that what you thought it was, you were really looking at it through rose-colored glasses. There's nothing about it now that's worth keeping. I almost feel now like the 5 of Cups is kind of what you want to do. I feel like it sounds really weird. Honestly, it sounds kind of weird, but now looking at the Five of Cups up to this point, it almost feels like you are about to tip your own cups over. Like you're so focused on just trying to get through what's going on right now and be able to make sure that you come out okay. You realize now that it's more about you and less about putting in focus into other things that people want you to be putting your focus into. And you might drop these cups on your, you might just drop these cups yourself. To be honest, I feel like if you were to seize this Ace of Cups opportunity, this new emotional fulfillment, right? This opportunity for love, this could be you know, it could be a person that you love very much. The Two of Cups speaks to a reciprocating relationship. So that's not what this is. The Ace of Cups is that someone has a lot of emotion, a lot of sweet emotion towards someone, where a Two of Cups situation can potentially come from it. But the Ace of Cups is a beginning nonetheless, all right? It starts within you. There's an opportunity to start over fresh in creativity, right? In creativity, in love. This isn't Wands, but I feel very much passion is involved here, especially with all the fire. Could be dealing with some type of water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Heavy Pisces here. But for sure, Taurus, with the Ace of Cups, you have a brand new beginning available to you. And I have a feeling that you're going to drop whatever has been trying to stick around. I feel like you're going to drop whatever you have been trying to deal with. I feel like you've been coping, Taurus. I feel like you've been coping with something. You know something's not good for you and you've been staying because you've been hoping that you could like reason through it. And you almost feel hopeless at this point because someone's been sneaky, or at the very least, something about it is not what it used to be. And you feel kind of responsible for not having seen it. But there's a decision was recently made, okay? This constant juggling act is trying to be balanced where there is no balance, because it's all one-sided. Whatever this is, it's all one-sided. You're the only one putting in the work. And you're getting impatient. Like you're looking at it and you're like, why am I even here? You're going to let go of these 3 cups on your own, I feel. Especially here now with the fear. We've got the Hanged Man and the King of Swords. Could be dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Possible Pisces again with the Hanged Man. We are in Pisces season. So this energy is very, very prevalent. And it could be that this is having a really negative effect on you, Taurus. Right? All of this Piscean energy, all of this watery, emotional, like really getting just so deep in your feels, you're practically drowning. And your fear here is that you're not going to be able to come out of it with truth. The Hanged Man waits for the downloads. He doesn't come down from the tree until he's got everything that he needs to know. You're in the current Hermit energy right now. You're going within, waiting for enlightenment, and you're afraid it's not going to come. You want to make an exit out of this situation in truth, feeling victorious and valiant, and you're afraid that you're not going to be able to achieve that end. But you will. You will. Your outcome here is the Sun. The Five of Pentacles makes an appearance here, but again, the Sun obliterates all of this lower energy here. The Five of Pentacles is a lack. This feeling like you want to come out. You want to come out of this fear. You want clarity. In your thoughts with the Five of Pentacles on the Knight of Swords, you want clarity. The Sun is literally the epitome of clarity on top of the Tower, right? Which isn't here, but we have, you know, with the Sun, we don't just have clarity. We have a brand new day. We have vitality. We have growth, which is extremely important, okay? This has been very uncomfortable, but your outcome here is that the Sun is going to shed its light. It's going to renew. You're going to face a renewal here. You're going to come out of this lack. You're afraid that clarity isn't coming. It's coming. It's not only coming, but it's going to be the fuel that allows you to overcome your fears with the Moon. Okay, it's going to allow you to overcome your fears with this Moon. You're confused. Things are unclear. You might have multiple options. Again, with the Seven of Cups, if we're looking at the traditional Rider-Waite interpretation of it, confusion. But overall, and this is also Pisces, Cancer, okay? So you could be dealing with either one. Heavy Pisces in this reading. But overall, Taurus, you are going to overcome your fears and anxiety by leaving that which is not suiting you right now. Whatever is the source of your Seven of Pentacles, whatever is the source of this, why am I here? This has been a waste of time. This is really just sucking the life force out of me. I need to get out of this. You know, whatever, like, don't even think about, oh, well, this isn't the right time, right? This isn't the right time to make the decision, or it's going to be too hard. There's too many legalities, or literally put that out of your mind. All right, Taurus? Put that out of your mind. If all challenges and obstacles could be lifted from your situation right now, what would you choose for yourself? Eliminate all the other factors that are making it difficult for you to leave and ask yourself honestly, truthfully, What is giving you the Seven of Pentacles feeling? What are you feeling like you're not invested in anymore, or that someone has literally taken away what used to be really, really great between you? Doesn't have to be in love, could be anything. Could be career, could be finances, right? Whatever this feeling is that you have been investing your time and energy and money into, that doesn't feel like it's giving back to you, where you feel a brand new beginning here creatively, you're going within trying to make the right decision, but you're afraid it's not going to come. It's going to come. It's going to come, and it's going to actually be the source of tremendous success and growth for you. It really is. But you have to overcome this fear. This weird seven of Pentacles, Hanged Man energy that you have here. You have to, the only way you can become victorious is by making the choice, all right? Whatever, the only thing that stands between you letting go of the Ten of Wands and feeling this Six of Wands victory is the Two of Wands need to make a decision. You have to make a decision here. For you to come out of this feeling of burden and oppression and wasting your time, or watching something grow that you would actually be perfectly okay if nothing came of it. This indifference, right? With the Four of Cups as well, the indifference. You've got something that you're holding on to that just you feel indifferently towards. There's something more that you want. The Ace of Cups is here. You've got the Ten of Cups that was so eager to come out. So that's to say to me that the Ace of Cups is present, not because there's an emotional new beginning that will be, you know, oh, well, I would be taking a huge risk, right? Almost like a fool energy where you're not sure where the journey is going to take you and you're not sure if it's even the right one. No, the Ace of Cups is here and the Ten of Cups came out. This flew out, right? But we had seen it already before in the pre-shuffle. That it flew out on top of the Four of Wands and the Five of Wands. You're really fighting, or there's competition around this new beginning. Some type of conflict surrounding the potential for this stability. But the Ten of Cups is completely, once you get rid of whatever this Five of Wands is, this conflict, this inner conflict, or these conflicting, you know, just a lot of bickering, right? I'm hearing people I feel like people are talking to you, Taurus, telling you what you should do. But it's like they don't even understand what you're going through. Like their advice to you is not coming from a place of experience. Their advice is coming from a place of wanting to just see you deal with life the way they deal with life, right? Like they're not in a place of success or happiness. They just are talking just to talk. And because you're so sweet, you kind of take what they're saying to heart. But don't. Okay, Taurus, don't, because these people have no idea what they're talking about. You have the Ace of Cups here. You see it. I see it. We all see it. And whatever it is you're holding on to, you're about to let go of. Like you're a little afraid of the kind of lack that might bring, but you see the potential for true fulfillment. And I feel like that's what's keeping your fear at bay. You see it. And it's what's going to keep your fear at bay. The Sun is here for you. With the Moon and the Sun, we've also got complete duality here. You could be dealing with a twin flame, but again, whether this is a twin flame or not, whether this is a soulmate, whether this is just a partnership, a financial situation, there's a balance that has to be reestablished here. And that's only going to happen by coming out of this place of lack, by realizing that the simplest part of all of this is just walking away from that which you know does not serve. There's something here that's very obvious isn't working. And while you've been afraid of walking away from it, I see that you do realize it's not working. Okay? It's not working. And as the individual as well, I see the same. I'm going back and rehashing because I don't want to miss any elements for you guys. But as the individual as well, if this is a personal journey for you, I'm seeing the same. There's something in your heart that you feel like you wish you could have known back then what you know now. But now you're in a place where you're watching something develop that you really could live without. And part of your crossroads is either staying with the thing that you've already invested time into, but you're becoming impatient because it's not even really what you want. And then that other thing that you know will bring you true happiness. But in order to do that, you would have to cut off this thing and start over. It's worth it. What I'm seeing here, guys, if this resonates with you, okay, it may not resonate. If it does, though, what I'm seeing here for you is that by making the decision to go in the direction that you know you feel much more enthusiastic about, even if it is the longer route, I'm seeing that that's going to reap the greatest reward for you. Leaving behind this thing that you've been really confused about, and just something that, you know, you look at and you've been trying to convince yourself that it's worth staying because of all the time you've invested, because you want this Ten of Pentacles. You want the Four of Wands. You want stability and to build a legacy. But this is not the stuff of legacy, guys. This isn't the stuff of legacy. You're going to be in this Five of Pentacles energy for a very long time. You're gonna be in the 5 of Pentacles energy for, like, you want the 10, and right now you're only at half capacity, and even at most you're at the 7, right? At most you're at the 7 of Pentacles. But I'm seeing here that this is kind of where you stall. Like, your aim is the 10 of Pentacles, but you're gonna stall here at the 7. You're gonna stall here at the 7. If you want the 6 of Wands, if you want to feel victorious, there's a really big decision. Something needs to be cut out, and you have to walk away from something. The only cyclic card I'm seeing is the Moon. But to me, that only speaks to when the best time it might be for you to make this decision by. Right? So if the full moons are very powerful, guys, it's a really good time to manifest, to send out your prayers, to light a candle, burn a note. You know, whatever manifestation tools that you really enjoy using, the full moon energy is a really great time to take advantage of that. But don't wait until then. Never wait, okay? If there's something you really want to meditate on right now, something that you really want to focus on right now, there's no, you don't have to wait for anything or for anyone. Go ahead and get started. Start thinking about what you want. Re-envision what your life will look like. But I'm seeing here that while you want the 10, right? You want the 10, you want the 10 of Cups, you want the 10 of Pentacles, you're going to stall right here at the 7 of Pentacles. And insofar as Cups, I mean, I'm really only seeing the 4 of Cups, right? So you want the 10 and you're here at the 4, possible 5, right? But the cups that have come out for you are these feelings of discontent and really ready to let go. I feel like you're going to let these 3 cups go. You're going to get into this 8 of Cups energy. And I don't think you should be afraid of that, because you know what's going to work for you and what's not. Someone here has not been pulling their weight. You've been investing all your time, and you're building something that you know deep down in your heart of hearts is really not working. Whatever this is, it is not working. The other person, the other people, whatever legacy it is you're trying to put together, someone has not been pulling their weight. And if anything, they may have even been trying to double cross you, right? Could be an earth sign as well. But just someone here is feeling very like, I feel like you are just feeling like you should have seen something coming. There was no way to avoid this, Taurus. If that's your concern, and like you feel like there was something that you should have seen, something you should have known, some kind of hint, some type of flag, I feel like honestly where you're at right now is the soonest you could have reacted. There's really nothing you could have seen. Everything else was pretty well hidden, especially under the moon, right? There was something very well hidden, but it's all coming to light now because your outcome is the sun. You're going to see everything. Nothing hides from the sun. Everything is revealed in the sun. So whatever was hidden underneath the moon, that lack, the source of lack, or that thing that you know you needed to walk away from, if you didn't have clarity before, it's coming for you very, very shortly, right? The sun is coming out. It's going to illuminate everything that's been blanketed by the moon, under the darkness of the moon. This source of lack, the source of dissatisfaction that you need to walk away from. You may not know what those things might be. You might just have an inkling, but you're going to see in full blast exactly what is no longer serving and what the best way that you can handle this situation and move away from it and take from it what you need to in order to grow and really, truly be able to come out of this Hermit energy and pursue your 10 of Cups and your 10 of Pentacles the way that you want, the way you see, the way you deserve. Okay? Taurus, I love you guys so very much. I feel like this has concluded your message for today. I really hope that you were able to get some useful information out of this message. I hope that this helped clarify whatever elements you have going on in your life, that this provided you with some guidance that you seek moving forward, okay? If this did resonate, I would love to know in what way. Leave me a comment down below, or like, share, subscribe. If you'd like to be around to see when I upload more videos, you can hit the bell notification next to the subscribe button. But otherwise, I'm so happy that you have joined me today. I am over the moon. I feel so honored to have you here. And it's always a privilege to be able to provide these messages to you and serve you guys. All right, so I will see you guys next time. Please enjoy the rest of your month. If clarity has not come yet, it will be very soon. All right, Taurus, you're doing great. Don't doubt yourself. This has happened now at this particular timing for a reason. Don't feel like there's something you should have known. Don't think that you were the odd one out or anything like that. No, that's not the case here. Okay, there was really nothing for you to know. And where you are right now is really, it's the result of other people's actions and not yours. Okay, not yours. The truth will be coming to you, though. Full clarity will be coming. And you'll have to walk away from something. An old way of being, you know, something on your journey. A person, place, thing, a way of being. Okay? All right, guys. I could sit here and talk to you forever. All right, Taurus. I love you. I'll see you guys next time. Mwah. I love you. Bye.